Hey, everybody. Okay, so this is the Free Speech TV Christmas Pledge Drive. It only has 2 days left, right? Thursday and Friday. And then we're done. And the reason we do this is because we have about 16 people that work in Denver, Colorado, that work very, very hard to do everything from distributing the shows that you watch and love to DirecTV, to Dish Network, to Apple TV. It takes a whole crew to get all the shows in a digital format that is acceptable to the big Comcasts of the world, the DirecTVs of the world, the Dish Networks of the world, the Apple TVs of the world. And that is what they do out there, and they are awesome. And so we do this to pay them. That's what the pledge drives are all about, to pay the rent, to pay them, to keep the lights on. That's what the pledge drive does. We are a not-for-profit, as you know, and that's why our address to donate is freespeech.org, not .com, .org, because we are a not-for-profit organization, and we rely on viewers like you to pay the people that do the hard work of distributing these shows. You can dial us at 877-378-8669 and make a donation that way, or you can text to 44321, the letters FSTV, Free Speech TV, and we will send you a secure link that you can use to make your pledge, to make your commitment to pay people who work very hard behind the scenes and get absolutely no accolades, no limelight, no nothing. They just do it because they believe in the mission, which is, independent media. So thank you very much. And know that whatever you do will be matched dollar for dollar by our frontline funders up to $50,000. And we're almost at the end. Tomorrow and Friday, last 2 days. So please do make the donation. Well, looky here. We are, talking to famous people all of a sudden. It's Governor Jesse Ventura of Minnesota. Hello, Governor. Governor.
Hi, Randy. How are you today?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, I only called because on your earlier on the show you talked about the obscene money that's spent on the Georgia election and how everybody is bound and basically gagged by that money in which to get elected. Not everybody. There's one person in America that doesn't apply to, and that's Governor Jesse Ventura. I won in Minnesota, and I only raised $300,000. And I don't need money to win. All I need are debates. Let me have debates, and I'll win. So for anybody out there that wants a candidate for president, I'm the only one who could run and win and not spend obscene amounts of money. Like my father said, all politicians are crooks because they spend more than what the job pays. Well, I'm the only person who spent less than what the job paid. I made more money being governor than what I spent to get it, $300,000.
So that's an interesting thing that you just said there, because it is disgusting and disgraceful how much cash it now takes. Now, you were governor when?
1999 to 2003.
Right. And so the amount of money that it takes now has like quadrupled since then because of Citizens United, right? And
I'm sure that plays a role. Let me add this. The Democrats and Republicans combined that year spent $12 million.
Yeah.
I spent $300,000.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying, and it's not lost on me at all that debating is a useful tool for, getting ideas out and for standing, a test of your ideas, right? It's good. But check this out, Governor. They don't even show up anymore for debates. Okay, how many people would refuse to debate this cycle? They just said no, they weren't going to show up, and they didn't, and it wasn't even held against them.
Well, that happened when I ran too, Randy.
Coleman?
The moment the debate started and I started skyrocketing, they canceled them.
Yeah. And that's an epidemic too, So all the wonderful tools that Americans had to judge candidates are almost eviscerated, and money seems to be, the trump card, because it's all spent on television. Which, by the way, you would think at this point, Jesse, you would think that the amount of advertising that people are subjected to is so offensive that whoever does do the advertising, whoever is doing the robocalls, whoever is, constantly, texting you, would be the person you'd vote against because they're so annoying. But no.
I'm laughing because I somewhat agree with you on that. You know, like I'm having fun with you today because I'm the only candidate out there. If people want to get money out of politics, then I got to run for president.
Are you thinking about it?
Oh, I always think about it,
You
but
do?
I would only do it with a groundswell. See, I have nothing in place. I don't belong to a party. I am a complete individual and always have been.
Yeah, true. True.
You know, and so it would require a groundswell of, well, look what happened the last election. Fox News ran a poll when I was dabbling around with the Green Party. They ran a poll and put Biden, Trump, and me, and I polled 18%, not even being a candidate.
Yeah. I mean, well, let me know if you do, and you know, maybe I'll.
Oh, you'll know if I do. The world will know.
No, I mean, tell me.
Jesse will do it without money.
Well, God bless you, Jesse. Thank you.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, you do. So let me ask you one question, though.
Sure.
Okay. So, and please don't be insulted, but you were only a one-term governor. Why didn't you run for re-election?
Multiple reasons. First and foremost, I call myself not a politician, a statesman. A politician makes it a career to get elected. A statesman comes from the private sector, serves, and then goes back to what they used to do. And if they want to serve again, they come out. The other reason was the money.
See?
I got paid. I'm in charge of a $16 billion state, and I'm making laughable money to where I have to go get second jobs to stay afloat. I mean, they charge me every meal you eat in the governor's residence is deducted from your paycheck. The governor's car, they deduct mileage from it, except from 8 to 4. So I said I'd drive my own car. Well, they went in uproar over that because there's no protection with your own car. So it's a catch-22. They give you the car and then charge you to use it. They charged me for every meal my family and I ate in the governor's residence. By the time I was done, I was being governor for $50,000 a year.
So why does anybody want these gigs? Okay,
Well, obviously because if you want to be corrupt and get golden parachutes when you get out, you do things while you're in there. I never did any of that. There was no jobs waiting for me. I barely even got the only benefit I got from being governor. I was made a Harvard fellow. I went out and taught at Harvard for a year.
Gotcha. Well, it's interesting to have finally an answer to that question because I always wondered why you didn't run for re-election, and it was.
Well, there were other reasons too, Randy. There, personal reasons.
Yeah.
But they started attacking my children because they couldn't attack my policies.
Yeah.
The media.
Well, thank you for calling me and sharing.
Sure, I appreciate it. But again, there's only one guy in America who could win the presidency and not spend money, and you're talking to him.
Thanks, Governor. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Governor Jesse Ventura, everybody. Great. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to randyrhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.